is about past ETA paper of Solved Chemistry MCQs. 0.5 molar solution of sodium hydroxide contains 40 gram of sodium hydroxide in 1 liter of solution, 20 gram of sodium hydroxide in 1 liter of solution, 10 gram of sodium hydroxide in 1 liter of solution, 5 gram of sodium hydroxide in 1 liter of solution. So we will solve it. Molarity is equal to number of moles of solute that are dissolved in 1 liter of solution. And the number of mole of solute are split into mass divided by molar mass. Here the molarity is given, that is 0.5 molar, and the volume of solution is also given, that is 1 liter in each case. So we will find the weight by rearranging this formula. So mass is equal to molarity multiplied by molar mass. Here we will put as 1 liter, 1 divided by 1 will result in 1. So we will get molarity is equal to mass divided by molar mass. On rearranging, separate the mass, molarity multiplied by molar mass. Molarity is given in question, that is 0.5 molar. Molar mass of sodium hydroxide is 40 gram per mole. Solving it, we will get 20 grams. So the answer is 20 gram. For the reaction, 2x plus y will result in x2y. If the concentration of both x and y are double, the reaction rate is double, increase by 4 times, increase by 6 times, increase by 8 times. So we will solve it. Rate of reaction has a formula K, that is rate constant, and the multiplication of concentration term raised to the power their coefficient. So here the coefficient of x is 2 and y is 1 from the balanced chemical equation by doubling the concentration of x and y. Now here we will put 2 and also here we will put 2 because for both the condition are same, that is the concentration of x and y will be double. So 2 raised to the power 2 and 2 raised to the power 1. 2 multiplied by 2 will result 4. Multiplied by 2 it will result 8. So the rate of reaction will increase 8 times of the initial rate. So the answer is increase by 8 times. If x mole of silver dichromate are dissolved in water to produce a saturated solution, then Ksp will be 2x square, 2x cube, 4x square, 4x cube. So here we will also solve it. Silver chromate, when dissolved in water, it will produce silver ion, 2 moles of silver ion and 1 mole of dichromate ion. So here it is put as 1 mole of silver dichromate will dissolve in water. It will produce 2 moles of silver ion and 1 mole of dichromate ion. Or we can also solve it in, or we can also write it as in solubility term. Here it is x. Here it is, because here is 2 moles, so we will put 2x. And it is also 1 mole, that we will put 1x. So the Ksp has formula, the concentration of partially soluble salt raised to the power their coefficients. So here the coefficient is 2 for silver. We will put coefficient as 2. For dichromate, here is 1, so we will put here 1. Now the concentration or the solubility of silver plus is 2x. So in concentration terms, we will put here as 2x. And this square 2 is from the formula. And for dichromate, it will be x only, because here we will put 1. So 2 multiplied by 2, because it is square, 2 multiplied by 2 will result in 4, and x square multiplied by x, it will result in x3. So the Ksp value will be 4x3. That the answer is D. Which has the lowest decomposition temperature? Calcium carbonate, barium carbonate, strontium carbonate, magnesium carbonate. Here a phenomena is involved that is known as polarization or distortion of charge on the ion. Polarization depends upon the heat of decomposition, and the question is also about the decomposition temperature. Now, a compound has lowest heat of decomposition, which means that it has greater polarizability. It has inverse relationship with polarization. Also, the size of cation, that depends upon the charge density of the cation. If greater the size of cation, which means that lowest will be the charge density. Size of cation and polarization has also relationship. The size of cation will be high, polarizability will be low. Or we can also say that if small size of a cation, then polarizability will be high. Now, on moving down the group in periodic table, the size of cation will increase. As it will increase, the polarizability will be decrease. Now, the polarizability and heat of decomposition has inverse relationship, which means the size of cation is increasing, it will decrease the polarizability, or we can say that more heat will be required for decomposition, which means top of the group will be the answer. So among these, magnesium carbonate will be at the top of the group, magnesium ion will be at the top of the group, so magnesium carbonate is the correct answer. So answer is D. You can also follow the Facebook page ETEA NMDCAT and Engineering Entry Test Preparation. At this page you will find the past ETEA NMDCAT papers. You can also subscribe the channel for more videos.